What's going on, VC? Got a couple things to show so I can shelve them, get this room cleared out a little bit, make it look a little neater. Like I said in my last video, that's been several months ago, but I just moved into a new house. Still getting the record room put together. I don't know if you can see, I put a couple display rails up. I'm missing some of my framed posters. I'm not sure where they are. I know they're around. I can't imagine that the movers took them. So I still need to find them, hang them up. Some coop prints and whatever. But let's get into it so I can make this fast and get these records put away. I haven't did a update since the Black Friday record store day shindig. So I have a couple of those in here if you haven't seen those already. Most people's already shown all those. I picked up the Graveyard 10-inch box set of Ascension Blues. I don't know why I picked it up because I already have it on 12-inch, but I picked it up because it's available. I got the Biafra Nixon album. I've been listening to this a lot lately on disc, so I decided to finally get it on vinyl, and it sounds great on vinyl. Mastodon Live at Brixton record store day thing. Picked up a used copy of Miles Sorcerer. They recently came up with a mobile fidelity version, I believe. I was going to pick that up. You know, they're like $45. That was $10, so I was like, well, this will hold me over. See how this one sounds. This was the big one I was waiting for on Black Friday. Was Dead Milkman. I've been trying to get this particular album for quite some time. Haven't seen it around local shops used, and eBay prices were getting up there, and I knew I'd find it eventually, so I just held out for several years and finally came out. Picked up a used Aretha. Another one I've been trying to get for years, which I've actually bid much more on than I would have. Big Lizard finally was reissued in a limited press. I picked that up right away because I think they're already sold out of the limited numbers that they did. It was Sleep Volume 1. I've been on the hunt for this for a decade. Anti-Nowhere League. This is the only decent thing they ever put out. Everything past this first album, complete garbage in my opinion. But 200 gram on Drastic Plastic. I like that reissue label because they give you the choice of 200 gram on black or colored vinyl for the same price, so I always go 200 gram on black. Relive my childhood. I've been doing that lately with the Biafra Nixon, and then the AFI All Hallows EP came out, 10-inch again. I always like their rendition of Halloween, so I'll pick that up. I got a bootleg of the live Queens of the Stone Age. Don't know why this hasn't ever gotten an official release. I'm sure this was mixed straight off the CD, so I'm still looking forward to putting an official version of this out so I can pick that up. Local Columbus band. If you haven't heard these guys, space rock, I guess I would really categorize. Pick this up. Got a Trick or Treat soundtrack. This is like really well put together packaging. So, well worth the extra dollars. I pre-ordered the Dwarves new album in August when it came out. I don't know why it took so long to actually get it. I canceled my order with who I pre-ordered it for because I found it in a local shop, which I prefer to buy from anyway. So I picked that up like 6 months late. One Man Army, brings back childhood. Good God, numero number 30. I was missing this one in the numero collection. It was used, so I went and picked this up. Classic Gang of Four. Comes with a factory sealed sticker, if you can see that. Not factory sealed. Live at the Rainbow 74, Queen. Not a big Queen fan, but I really do like this live album. This is actually the only album I own by them. So, pick that up. I might dig back into some older stuff, see if I enjoy it as much as I do this. So that was bought that from a Christmas gift certificate I got. Good, the Bad, and the Ugly soundtrack. I love this album. James Brown, Love, Power, Peace. It's put out by Sundays. Triple LP. It's kind of pricey. It's like $50 or so for triple LP, so it's not too bad. But I highly recommend this album. Lloyd Price. I got Shades of Ian Hunter, which has solo stuff and Mott the Hoople. Picked that up for $4 and vinyl's in excellent shape. Couldn't pass that up. Next two I've been waiting to get for a while. I was like, I'll get them down the road because they're kind of expensive. Then I finally found them used, so I didn't have to worry about getting them new. I don't even know if they've ever been played. The Wicked Lady albums. Paul Bearer, I showed that off already. I don't know how that got in there. Harsh Toke, TP band. I like a lot of stuff on TP, so I gave it a go. Terrible, terrible artwork. So if the artist is watching this, my apologies, but the cover sucks. Another one I've been bidding on for years, never won on eBay. Finally came out. Is only ever available in Germany. I've been waiting a long time. Corrosion of Conformity, Blind. Deliverance came out as well. I might eventually pick that up, but I have the original with 3-sided plus a sketched 4th side. Etched, I should say, not sketched. But so I got that. If you guys haven't seen, Melvin's put out 2-for-1s a couple weeks ago. Got the Eggnog and Lysol and Bullhead with Ozma. These are pretty well put together. So pick those up. Didn't have those Melvins. Still quite a few I need. Probably shown this already, but it We Live reissue. Electric Wizard. Definitely have shown this before, but I've been listening to this a lot lately, so that's probably how I ended up in there. So, if you've never heard this album, which I'm sure everybody has, pick this up. It's great. Earth, Pentastar. This album sucks. It was the only one I didn't have. It was used for $4. I completed my collection. I'm sure it probably won't ever get listened to, because if I'm going to grab an Earth album, it's probably not going to be this one. Funky Sex Machines. It's a funk album comp. I may have shown quite a few of these off before. So we got a Sly and his Stone Flower label. If I haven't shown this off or talked about it in my last video, it's a great comp. You should get this. Light in the Attic put this out. I'm a big fan of the Light in the Attic and Numero labels because they take time with the literature and everything inside the packaging. Which brings us to another Light in the Attic, Country Funk 2. Here's Electric Wizard, Time to Die, if I haven't shown that. Another thing I was looking for on Record Store Day that I wasn't able to find was a reissue of the Phil Spector Christmas album. But I found a used copy to hold me over of this 80s press. This one's actually called Phil Spector Christmas Album, but the original is called A Christmas Gift to You from Phil Spector. Has different artwork. It's much better as far as quality goes, but same music. Got this for $5. It'll hold me over, especially since Christmas is over. Sick of It All, Art of Defiance, the latest. Now It Can Be Told, Devo, live at the Palace. Not the greatest performance, but those of you who watch my videos know I'm a huge Devo fan, so had to pick it up since it was not that expensive. I think I paid $14 for it used. And another Record Store Day, Black Friday, the soundtrack to Looking for Johnny, Johnny Thunder story. And that's it as far as single LPs go, but I have a couple box sets. Let's see. Native North America Volume 1, which is like, has like Native American music, some, it says Aboriginal folk rock and country from 66 to 85. This is Light in the Attic put this one out too, and for a 4-disc set and with a nice thick book, it's relatively cheap. I think it's like $40 maybe. Awesome set, worth every penny of $40. The next one, not quite, is worth the value since I already owned all the albums anyway, but it was the Neil Young that I was waiting for last Record Store Day, but it was put off until Black Friday, even though they were completely done. I think Neil Young wanted to focus on his little MP3 player. He doesn't want it to call MP3s, but can't remember what it's called right now. But Ponos, that's it, instead of the box set. But the box set finally came out. Pick that up. If you haven't seen it, it consists of Time Fades Away, On the Beach, Zuma, and Tonight's the Night. I love all 4 of those albums. I traded my other ones in on this. So. And then finally, John Fahey box set. It's sorry, my nose is running a little bit. 6 LP set. Has Blind Joe Death, Death Chance, Breakdowns, and Military Waltzes, which I had those 2 already. I traded those in towards this. Dance of Death and Others, Volume 4, The Great San Bernardino, The Transfiguration of Blind Joe Death, and Days Have Gone By. You can see. What's weird is that in the box set, this one comes with the generic cover, and this one has the printed cover, but the ones I traded in were opposite. This had the generic cover, and I had the artwork for this one. So I don't know why they did that, but this is a great set. And that concludes the video. It's a lot longer than I like to do. We're at 15 minutes now, but that's it. I'll see you in a few months. Let me get these things put away on my shelves, make room for the next batch.